Get set to bring you all the action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Last outing for Atlanta there. Won that game against the Magic in Orlando. It went the distance, too, as they needed overtime to win it.
The fans certainly got their money's worth in that game. Boy, was that a battle, and it turned out to be a real gritty win for them.
Yeah, they saved their best for last that day. Got it done in overtime.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Jeff Teague and Lou Williams the back. And it's Bazemore at the 3 spot. Now here's Freak. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. On defense, Cleveland. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
Smith, left side. No good on the 3. Teague drives in. Williams can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Irving's shot is good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Millsap to Bazemore. Picked by Horford. Outside Teague. Jumper off the screen. Love grabs the board.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now here's Freak. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Smith, left side. And it's Smith again missing. For Atlanta. They've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Millsap a screen on Smith. Teague against Smith. Fires from 14. And the rejection by Smith. At the elbow, Irving. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Williams with a clean look. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got his second bucket tonight.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And he gets it to go.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
And Horford wide open. He shoots. Hits a rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Freak. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. To the middle, here's Olynyk. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Millsap a screen. Williams attacking. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Hawks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And that one falls for Paul Millsap.
Oh my God, I just got that.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Smith dishes to Freak. Olynyk up top. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Freak. The feed to Olynyk. Goes back up and plenty of... Contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Lou Williams. That one misses. Atlanta shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. Bazemore passes to T. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Hawks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And they've shot the ball well this season and in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
And thank you, Doris. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Atlanta. They're having a... And, of course, the Cavaliers, 7.5 games behind.
And right now for the Hawks, this isn't the spot that too many people thought they'd be in this far into the season. They've really turned some heads with their play.
Well, any doubts I had have long dissipated. I mean, they're not doing it with smoke and mirrors. I mean, they are a legitimate top-tier team.
Now, here's Schroeder. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
My bad.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. A different look now for Cleveland. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Smith. And Cole subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And then for Atlanta, Myers Leonard comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Bogdanovich in for Jeff Teague. Now here's Freak. 6 points for him. And a missed layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight.
That jam! I mean, just beautiful.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Freak. He feeds it to Scott. Passes to Freak. Can't get it to fall.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. And nice job again that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
Here's Cole after the basket by Atlanta. Fooled the D with the pass fake right there.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the first quarter. In the corner, Bazemore with it. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side.
I don't want us taking shots with hands in our faces. Move the ball. Move the ball. Spread their defense and get our shooters some clean looks. Tighten up.
Kevin, let's look at where the Hawks stand in the NBA rankings right now. First in points off turnovers. Third in three-point field goal percentage. And they're the third-ranked team. A number of players on that team are very comfortable and capable at the foul line.
And looking at their ranking in points off turnovers, numero uno. And that's how you demoralize an opponent. Make them pay for every mistake.
Decker's checked in for Kevin Love. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Miles is checked in. Freak. Rebound, Atlanta.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out in transition.
Tries from 10. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Now just a 4-point Hawks lead. Schroeder kicks to Miles. He dishes it to Leonard. Got a piece of it. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Freak. He already has 8 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
And both free throws good from Freak. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Schroeder with the ball. Nobody near Leonard. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Leonard's got his first 2 points of the night.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
There's the dish to Scott. Pass to Freak. Right wing. Here's Bullock. It's good from long range. Bullock's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Passes to Miles. Here's Bogdanovich. And so,
ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Freak is out there with Scott. And it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder was superb. He had 49 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played